So I hear my boy Rudolph is getting slandered, and I'm here to defend the Christmas goat. So when I came up for the idea for this video, I wasn't aware it's actually a meme on Instagram at the moment, debating if Rudolph is the goat.
Rudolph isn't legendary. Rudolph's a system reindeer. Oh, Rudolph couldn't even compete in reindeer games. If it wasn't foggy that night, no one would know who Rudolph is. Guess what?
It was foggy that night.
My fault for trying to have an original idea on the internet. My original motivation for making this video is I've noticed when you ask how many reindeer Santa has, an alarming amount of people say 8. They're not even including my boy. In fact, I was looking for Santa green screens for this video, and none of them even included Rudolph. I will not fucking stand for this. I do not give a flying fuck he wasn't in The Night Before Christmas. He has been around since 1939. He led the sleigh dodging anti-air fire all throughout the Second World War, delivering toys for the Allies and coal to the Axis powers. And yes, I realise giving coal to the Axis powers actually helped them immensely with their war effort, especially Germany, who was very coal dependent. In fact, historians predict the war would have ended 2 years earlier if it wasn't for this blunder. But you know, it's the thought that counts. They still delivered toys for us, okay? Rudolph deserves no less than a Medal of Honor, and he has led that sleigh for the past 85 years, so put some respect on his name. But hey, I am nothing if not reasonable, well, except intelligent and good-looking and humble, and I support having an open dialogue, so I'm willing to hear out the opposition. So let's approach this in good faith and hear out what the lobotomized Neanderthals have to say.
If it wasn't foggy on that Christmas Eve, they'd have no need for him.
But Rudolph has the same ability to fly the sleigh as the other 8. In fact, all you're really proving is Rudolph is the only one of them that isn't expendable, because Rudolph can just as easily replace any of the other 8 and do their job for them. But none of the other 8 can do his job, at least not without extra equipment, but that just means Rudolph can do the job cheaper and more reliably.
If he is on a clear winter night, he's not doing a dang thing.
First of all, he's doing just as much as all the others, but secondly, Santa delivers presents to the entire world. So I pose a question to you. When in the history of humanity has there ever been a single Christmas where it was a clear winter's night across the entire planet? The weather changes depending on what location you're in, so I'd argue Rudolph is essential for leading the charge.
He wasn't even on a 10-day. He wasn't even on a 2-way contract. He was out of the league. He wasn't going to the big show on Christmas Eve. He was staying at home. He was so bad that they would not let him play in any of their reindeer games.
They didn't let him play because they feared his potential, and they were right to. How many people can name all 8 of the original reindeer off the top of their head? I can guarantee not many. But Rudolph? There isn't a soul on this green earth that hasn't heard his name. He has completely and utterly upstaged them. And they know it. And now they love him, desperately hoping they'll gain some of his clout by associating with him, but they ain't ever gonna be as famous as him. And you can try your best to paint Rudolph as a social outcast, but the fact of the matter is, he's the only one of Santa's reindeer that canonically fucks. So, I don't want to hear it. I think the other 8 are actually jealous he's the only one of them that can pull. Ask all you want what would have happened if it wasn't foggy that one Christmas night, but there's a simple answer.
I guess we'll never know.